Welcome everyone. Today I will explain you the difference between white label in gambling and turnkey in gambling because this may not be what you think. Because what I see usually my clients ask me comes from retail, from online retail space, as they often think that, well, white label means that, well, the goods are produced by someone but under our own brand. Like, for example, there could be a factory that produces spoons, and now these spoons, like all similar spoons, are getting sold under the different brands. And all you have to do is take care of the marketing, and the logistics will be taken care by the factory. Well, this doesn't work in gambling because there is a license in place. And of course, you do not need the license to sell spoons or something else, but you obviously need the license if you want to be the operator and if you want to offer like casino services or sportsbook services to your clients. So, what is white label and why it's so popular? So white label is so popular because it's also the fastest way to start your own gambling business. No doubt about it. So if you want to start your business fast, take a look into white label because you do not need the license, you do not need any banking accounts, you do not need the structure, you don't have to take care about the payment system providers. All that are provided by the white label platform. So everything is there already. All you have to do is just to push on marketing and start making money. But it's not that easy, of course. So with this effectiveness and the speed the white label provides, there are also cons to it. So one biggest con to it, I believe, is that you do not have any control over your business. So take a look into this. So once you start your business with white label, you do not have to own the license, right? So the license is owned by the turnkey platform, by the provider. So you get their license and you start working under their own license. And of course, they don't want to lose it because if you do something bad, if you don't do any payouts to your clients, they will be responsible for it. And once they lose it, that's forever. So they want to secure it. And what they do is that they control the entire cash flow. So they want to make sure that all transactions come through their payment system providers, through their accounts. And then once money get transferred from payment system providers, these money get transferred to their bank accounts. So if something like that happens, if you decide to not to pay out to your clients, I'm sure that it's not about you, they will make sure that your clients are getting paid first. And you will receive the difference between what you make, like the revenue, and what should be paid out, and the rest, like the profit, you will get like once every 2 weeks or once every month, right? So another thing that I think is very important is also the lack of control and flexibility. So you don't have any control over APIs, you don't have any control over software providers. So the games, the ones that you can connect, basically depend on the games that platform provides you with. So for example, they have 100 software providers to work with. That's fine, that's good, that's 10,000 games in total, so more than enough. But in case you want to connect your own game, so for example, you want to test something, you cannot do that because it's a white label platform. Same with payment system providers. If you decide that you want to attack some market, let's say, Latin America or Asia and specific countries, and you figure that you would like to connect that specific payment system provider, well, you don't have any control of that because you have to take something that is there on board already. When it comes down to the costs of the platform, right? So white label platform comes down to kind of cheapest solutions. So you don't have to pay as much as you would have to pay for turnkey, but that's only upfront. So when you see, you don't have to pay for the license. And if you need the license, then go and check the videos about the license. I have videos about the Curacao license, Isle of Man, Malta, Kanawaki. You don't have to pay for the payment system providers. You don't have to pay for banks, the structure and everything. So it looks like, well, it's cheap. The deal can be like around 15,000, for example, right? So, but the revenue share deal is also there. So you will have to pay a revenue share, and it's going to be much more significant than with Turnkey. So for Turnkey, you may end up paying, for example, 5%. For white label, you may end up paying 10 to 20%, depending on the, terms and the package that you will roll with. So even though you get it for cheap, you will end up paying more if this is your plan long term. So if you ask me, like, what is the benefit, what is the real benefit, who would choose like white label, then I would say that, well, if you are in the business and if you want to test things out, you have like traffic, you want to get in, and if you want to get out really fast within a month or two, you don't want to wait, you have some opportunity to make money right now, then obviously white label is for you. But it comes with really significant cons, and I believe that you have to control your business, because you cannot even sell the business because you don't have the business. Platform provider decides to turn off and to shut down your system tomorrow, and bang, you don't have any business, because the only thing that you control is the marketing itself. So if you decide to sell it, you cannot sell it as a business, you cannot sell it as a cash flow with the control over the assets. You have to sell it as a funnel. You have to sell it as a system that generates some sort of a cash flow, and that's it. Good. So if you want to download all the white label platforms, there is an ultimate list for you just below this video. Go and click the link and download it. It's for free. My team was working on it, and it comes down with white label platforms, turnkey platforms. So everything you can find right now on the market, you can choose any of these platforms. Now, the second one. So what's about the turnkey? Well, turnkey comes with some costs to it. So first, you have to invest time. So it comes down in a sequence. First is acquiring the license. So it's incorporation of the company. It's the acquisition of the license. Then you have to take care of the structure. So it's well optimized, so you don't have to overpay taxes. So you can compete with other businesses just like yours. The step number 3 comes with the payment system providers and banks. You have to have them because you want to process money from your clients, and also you want to get cash from payment system providers. So you have to set up this entire system. Then the last step, of course, is the platform itself. You have to take care of the design and all that, but you get yourself a solid business with your own license, the one that you can sell and the one that you can control. So if you want to connect payment system providers tomorrow, you can do that. If you want to connect software providers, new games, you can do that tomorrow. You can shut your business, you can turn on your business, you have a full control. If you want to, scream at someone in your IT team, you have rights to do so, because this is your team and you control the process. When with white label, the speed of the support of white label platform will actually determine how fast you can fix some problems, right? So that's what comes down to the turnkey. Turnkey as well comes with much less costs on the back end. So when you start, you invest significant amount of money, significant amount of time, but when it comes down to operations, you end up paying much less because revenue share deal is sweet, and you can start making money and not overpaying for that. You can actually reinvest in your marketing and make even more, right? So that's it. As I said, please go ahead, download the file with all the white label and turnkey solutions. It's below the video. If you have questions regarding the license, the structure, there is a contact number below. Go and reach out to my team. Someone will answer you. We do that fast. It will also help you to incorporate to get your first license as fast as that's humanly possible. That's it for now. Have a good time and see you in my next video. Bye.